Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Where we last left off, we did a few things to do with the Inquisition. We helped some guys, which was I think a company that we helped build from being attacked. We got them back to the Sky Hold. And then we had to go deal with Blackwall because it turns out he's someone called Tom Rainier and actually took the mantle of a dead warden called Blackwall. So, we're going to go to the prison that he's currently in to see what's going to go on and what we can do. So, let's go. Val Royo prison. Let's go see what he has to say for himself. That was actually a cool card. A Darkspawn card. Wow. Well, here we are. Very shiny prisons. You should at least clean down here. All these cobwebs, you got to get stuff done. Blackwall. Well, Tom Rainier.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
We'll be supportive.
You saved that man. That took courage.
Courage? I killed innocent people. Destroyed Mornay's life and the lives of others like him. One moment of courage will not make up for that. Why are you here?
I needed you to know you aren't alone in this.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man. This is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
Discuss the situation with Gullen.
Yes?
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing, a waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valshavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a Darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the Warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Not saying I disagree. Blackwall clearly thought you were worth saving.
No one should have died for me. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
I need to know the details of what you did, who you killed, why.
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question, just as your men trust you.
Our men follow me because they believe our cause is righteous.
They believe it because that's what you tell them.
No, it isn't.
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered?
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men had been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue.
Not at the moment.
You're right. There was no need for what I did.
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes?
Nothing, apparently.
That's all for now.
Oh, time to talk to Cullen. I just realised I'm on my own.
I have Leliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Hello, you're right there. I thought you were back at Skyhold.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
This is helpful. Or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Blackwall... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
He wanted to change. To prove that he'd really left his past behind, he had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Let's get him out.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Codex updated. Optional. Order the advisor to find a way to release Rainier from prison. Okay. Not journal. Codex. Characters. Blackwall. He explains. Read on. What follows is a history of Thomas Rainier prepared for delivery by Sister Leliana. Rainier was born in Markham, a city-state in the Free Marches. There is little information on his early life, but he was already a skilled warrior by the time he turned 18. Hoping to make his fortune, he joined the Grand Tourney, which he talked about. That great Marcher contest of arms, he won the melee, proving himself and earning a substantial sum of gold. What happened to the coin Rainier won in the tournament is a mystery. 2 years later he appeared in Orlais, no Witcher, then at 18. Still he leveraged his abilities and lingering fame to gain a place in the Orlesian army. Rainier excelled as a soldier, rising through the ranks quickly to become a captain with a number of men under him. Fiercely loyal, sources believe that many have gladly defied our higher command at his word. On the surface, Rainier safeguarded his men's interest, but further investigation reveals that he was primarily concerned with his own advancement and profit. Rainier's desire to amass a fortune likely explains his involvement in the massacre of Lord Vincent Callier and his family. Our sources tell us that Rainier was approached by a chevalier, Sir Robert Chapuis, in the spring. Family were travelling to the summer home on Lake Celestine. Caravan was ambushed. Unknown realized that Callier would be travelling with his family. Rainier and his men slaughtered Lord Callier and his entourage. They spared not even the children, all 4 under the age of 13. It seems that none of Rainier's men were aware of the true reasons behind the Lord's killing. They simply followed Rainier's orders. Rumours of Rainier's connection to the murders began swirling through the upper ranks of the army and must have given him forewarning. He was gone when guards came to arrest him. His men, however, were not so lucky. Almost all were charged with treason, save a few who managed to get away. Tom Rainier was labelled a traitor and a criminal, but remained at large until now. Ah, well then. There's that. Yeah, we're going to get him out, and then decide what to do with him. Don't know how that's going to happen, or how that's going to turn out. I wonder if I have a time limit on this. Can I do like side missions, or do I have to do it straight away, otherwise he's dead? In either case, I am going to save, just in case. And then I'm going to go to one of the things I need to do. Balance. Hinterlands, enter Valamar. Valamire. Okay, let's go to Leliana's thing, the left hand of the Divine. A letter written by Divine Justinia and posthumously delivered to Leliana directed Leliana to visit Valence, a small village in the Waking Sea. The Divine left something in the chantry that Leliana must see. Join Leliana at the chantry in Valence. We'll do that, because it's on the way back to Skyhold, so we might as well meet there. Oh, it's those bald people again.
It's just as I remember it.
You didn't tell me you'd been here before.
The hero Ferelden and I came here after the Blight to visit Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother.
It's peaceful here. You must have good memories of this place.
It was a place of comfort. It is good to see it still untouched by Corypheus.
Leliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lady, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
You'll pay penance for that. It's alright.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
I was joking.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch, that light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Solve the clue.
Do they still
above
sing
all.
verses from the benedictions every Friday? That canticle was Justinia's favorite.
Yes, of course. We'd never give up the tradition of the beloved divine.
I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful in its way. Have you seen it by sunrise?
Like 1,000 suns, like a broken mirror.
Yes. Spectacular, isn't it?
Okay.
You must be careful, Natalie. Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position and the Sunburst throne.
Face sprung from us. This might be it. Interesting.
I was in the cloister in Lothering when the Blight began. There was a lot of fear back then. No one knew what was going to happen.
What's that gonna do with what we're
There were
doing?
people die. And then one morning, I found a single bloom on a dead rose bush. And I thought, even in the midst of all this, life finds a
I guess
way.
that makes sense now.
Maker hasn't abandoned us.
Above all, that strength lives in an open heart. Solve the clue that light has no fear of darkness.
An open heart. Well, that one's quite literal. And morbid. But Justinia always said that compassion was my greatest strength. Doubt is easy. It takes courage to trust.
I recognize that sword. That's bloody fucking Meredith's sword that ended up having the lyrium idol in it. Picture of some random woman. I guess on the other side. Get out of the way. Move! Got you.
What was that? Looks like we opened something.
Oh, I knew there's something behind this. Oh. What? What? It's a flower box.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Well played.
Good old Leliana was playing you the whole time. Didn't you realize?
They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Ooh.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thidas away from the true chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
We don't have to be at odds, Natalie. You could come with us. Join the Inquisition.
I was called to serve the Grand Cleric. I will not betray her. Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
No thank you.
Release her, Leliana. She's no threat.
The Grand Cleric?
She is one woman. We are the Inquisition.
The Inquisitor has spoken. Run. Tell your mistress that she has a choice. The Inquisition is coming.
It's a more powerful message than killing one person.
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
It's not what you expected. That doesn't mean it's nothing.
There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The Divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
If it were not for you, I would have killed Natalie and called it a good thing. Thank you for showing me what was right when I couldn't see it for myself. There are things that must be said, but not here. I will see you back at Skyhold.
Okay. So, the cleric person sent someone here for no reason, because there's nothing here. Check on Leliana and Skyhold. I can do that! This is a nice little chantry. Cool windows too. Upside down people. 2 people that are red. Some people with a chantry. Some guy with a hat. A person with a gold cloth around them. A person with a red cloth around them. A person with bondage fetish. I don't know. Upside down people again. The same people on fire or something. And then the building. And then the black temple and stuff. And then suns. Yes. Okay. That's interesting. Alright. Let's head back to Skyhold, because we got some stuff to do. And I want to deal with Tom Rainier. And we're back, finally. Right, let's go talk to Leliana, see how she's doing. Hey Leliana, let's go bowling. Alright, Leliana is up here. Fast travel to this, then I have to walk all the way up. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Why does it have to take so long? It's just literally in the same area. It doesn't have to load much.
Inquisitor.
Hello, random person.
Grand Cleric Victoire has offered the Ambassador support for the Inquisition.
Natalie is as persuasive as ever.
Well then.
I'm told that Ambassador Montillier is pleased with the restraint you showed in Valence.
She's positively beside herself. I will never hear the end of it. Niceness before knives, Leliana. Haven't I always told you?
Will that be all, my lady?
For now.
Hello, random guy. Ah, new friends.
How have you been feeling since Valence?
Good. Wonderful. Valence was something of a rebirth for me. If you hadn't been with me at Valence, I would have killed Natalie. I'd have told you that I didn't have a choice. But there is always a choice. I am more than this. I am more than what Justinia made me.
Damn right.
What does this mean for my Inquisition? Will you still be my spy master?
Of course. I would not give up my post. Not after everything we've built. I just know now that I shouldn't ignore my heart. Mercy is not always a weakness.
Do you resent Justinia for what she did?
How can I when there is so much between us? When she gave her life for peace? No, I believe her intentions were pure. Most intentions are.
You've exceeded her. She could never have imagined the power you now hold.
And now I will know how to use that power wisely. I have to stay true to who I really am, before Spymaster, Left Hand, or Bard. I almost lost myself.
Alright, anything else?
I didn't get the chance to say so earlier, but welcome back to Skyhold.
Huh?
After that terrible journey
Oh.
through the Fade, it must feel good to stand on solid ground again, no?
Yeah.
I'm thankful to be back. No one should enter the Fade physically.
And you've done it twice now. Shall I count you fortunate or unfortunate?
I'll leave you to...
At your service, my lady.
Okay, nothing else. Let's go hand in some crap.
Here is the request Harriet made. Please have him note what specific need he's trying to
Anything
meet.
new, Dorian?
Something you need?
No.
There is no
You know where I'll be.
I am very confused as to its practicality.
So, is anything on your side?
Good afternoon.
No.
Good.
Goodbye. I don't think Varric will have anything new to say because he's probably not going to say anything until we've done his mission.
Inquisitor.
Maybe Josephine?
He must stop pestering the quartermaster. Tell Sir Blackwall I'd be happy to send his requisition to Orlais.
What?
As a personal favor. Of course.
Blackwall's in prison, how are you
A
saying?
pleasure.
What, whatever. You're weird. Alright, let's go deal with the thing. You know, the thing. Oh boy! How long is it going to take to get to the war table? 10 minutes? An hour? There we go. Alright, which side is it on? Looks like the right side. Oh, it's a different thing. To go to this side then. Tom Rainier's fate. If you think it worthwhile, we can have Tom Rainier, previously known to us as Blackwall, released from the Val Royeaux prison in which he awaits justice. Keep in mind, Inquisitor, that he's wanted in Orlais for the massacre which claimed the lives of Lord Vincent Callier, General and staunch ally of Celine, and all of Callier's family. I leave this in your hands. 2 problems, 1 solution. There was a traitor to our cause, a man similar in build and appearance to Rainier. We bind him and gag him, and we take him to Rainier's place. He is condemned instead, and the world believes Tom Rainier has paid the price. We can storm the prison with a small force and take Rainier into custody. Val Royeaux's prison guards will oppose us. We should be prepared for casualties. I can request a special dispensation from the Elysian Crown, allowing Tom Rainier to be transferred to Inquisition custody. This may anger some, but after Halam Sharol, they owe us a favour. We'll get Josephine to do it. It's the least, you know, underhanded way compared to put someone that looks like the guy in death row or kill innocent people. It's better to just do through connections, because then, you know, no one dies and it's a favour rather than telling them do it or else we won't help. The dispensation came, few questions asked. What passed in Halam Sharol is fresh in their minds. Rainier wants your judgment, or awaits your judgment. Josephine. Okay. There was a thing here. But it's fine. Right, what we got over here? We've got a company of heroes. 3 requests in as many weeks for inclusion in our cause. If Sutherland imagines a debt, he is well on his way to paying it. Those few youths have brought in allies by the score, and from surprising places. We need only to extend our influence in their wake. I expect our diplomats to jog to at least make it seem like work. Let's get Josephine some in, because she's done sort of, well, we had to get someone out, so we'll get someone that's good for her. I will extend trade immediately. Could this be simpler? Sutherland's company delivered some very useful contacts. Their contributions have been immeasurable, and I hope they know it. Heavy shield. Alright, and then the next thing over here is stop the rumours. From far off Montsemar, a songstress comes with lies and thoughtless jibes, insults and hame. I hated her in school. She pulled my hair. We must not let make of these vulgar claims. Whoa, Leliana, you're a bit tough with that one. Let's go with Josephine's. Our allies' words will turn the tide for us.
At your service.
The Lear's song is all too quick to forget, and at a word her patrons turn aside. Meriden. Influence and greatest hits. I think that's all of them for now. So, I think we shall actually end it here, and in the next episode, we shall go and deal with Blackwall at the chair of judgment, and yeah, go from there. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you feel like you want to support me any more than watching videos, you can check out my Patreon. There's a link in the description, and there you can check it out and yeah, support me through there. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hope you all had fun, and I shall see you next time. Till then, bye bye.